everybody, and welcome back to Al Plays Minecraft. This is the start of episode 13, and as you can see, I am already hard at work building the roofs onto my houses, which is going to be the final step before we're actually going to get to summon some villagers. So I just want to show you what I'm doing here. So this is a completed roof that I just finished a few minutes ago. Nice and sound. Waterproof, and it's got some good lighting on the top here too to stop anything from spawning. So I'm going to do the same thing over here and just sort of show you really quickly how I do it. Let's just start by a layer of stairs. Starter block there, and layer number 2. And then just fill in the middle with regular blocks. Torch on this end, torch on that end, torch more or less in the middle. There you go. Another roof, another happy roof. And then we just finish it off. I just get rid of my pillar here. And go inside and I get rid of my little layer block. And that's it. 2 houses now have their roofs. Excellent. So I just have these other 3 to go, so I'm going to forward the video, go ahead and finish these 3 roofs, and I'll be right back. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright folks, welcome back. So I've worked through the night, and as the sun rises here, we now have all of our houses fully roofed. Nice high ceilings. Guaranteed to last until somebody comes along and destroys them. Alright, so last couple of finishing touches here before we summon up our villagers. I'm going to make some pathways here. And I'm going to do that by taking my shovel, and instead of doing what I would normally do, which is break the stone apart, break the dirt apart, instead what I'm going to do is right-click, which actually turns the grass into a path. And this is just cosmetic. It doesn't really serve a purpose other than to give your spots a little flair, a little distinction. Actually, I don't like it this way. Wait. Once you turn a grass block to path block, you can't convert it back, so you actually have to wait for the grass to grow back in, like I did here, and then convert it. So if I want to get rid of this path, I have to dig it all up, wait for the grass to grow back, and then put it in. And I'm just going to wait a little bit longer to do that. having these little this little gap here, because that then allows me to plant things here. Like for instance, let me go down here into my food and farming supply. I'm gonna grab some of these flowers, and again, just a little cosmetic something. I can go along here, do this entire row, and I'll do a few more over here. Here, see? Nice. That shovel. I have to wait for this grass to grow back in before I can finish those little paths. There's that all done. Hey guys. Maybe I'll use up the dandelions as well. Something for over here. Go. Yeah, just a little something. Make the place a little cozier. Perfect. Quick note about grass, actually, since I was talking about grass growing. If you're waiting for grass to grow, it's important to note that the plain dirt block here actually needs a grass block adjacent to it, or within one of it. So for instance, if I was to place a block here on top of this block, that would be close enough. It just needs to be adjacent within one block of grass in order for the grass to spread. So eventually grass will spread to these two blocks either from this side or this side, and it will spread to these two blocks from either this side or this side. It wouldn't spread from here. Like for instance, if I was to get rid of this grass block and this grass block, then these two blocks would never take on grass. It has to be within one block. So just a little lesson in Minecraft landscaping. Oh yeah, these are doors. Let's put that in. And there's some secret doors here at the back. I'll extend the path a bit. This way. I'll just go to there. I won't do these back ones. These are back doors. They don't need paths. Yeah, so just be a matter of time before these fill in, and whenever they do, we will finish the paths. But right now, it's the big moment has come. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to create some villagers. So, in case you've forgotten or maybe skipped over the first couple of episodes, I noted in episode 1 that I am playing this, it's vanilla, straight-up survival Minecraft. However, I do have the cheats turned on, and I have the cheats turned on for one reason and one reason only, and that is to do what I am about to do, which is summon the villagers. So, I put in my slash, I put in summon, and I go villager. And now, if I hit the button, I'm ready to execute and summon the villager. Now, I can use this command to summon any mob in the game. I can summon cows, chickens, pigs, any of the hostile mobs. I can use this command to summon them all, but as I said, I'm only going to use the cheat for the purposes of this video, for this, to create a villager. So I'm going to be creating multiple villagers, so I'm actually going to copy this command so that I can bring it back really quickly, and then all I do is hit enter. Pow! There is our very first villager. And you'll notice he's got a black shirt on. Different colored shirts for villagers mean different things. Black shirt is blacksmith, and there are many other colors representing many other professions, and we'll get to those later. Now, villagers, as you can see, they're all unisex. There are no males and females. They will all just be this sort of style. They all have green eyes. They all have what's been called Squidward kind of noses. And yeah, they don't say anything. They just make that sound that he's been making since I created him. But they do have one very nice feature, and that is if you right-click on them, you can activate the trading window. And this is, if we give him 18 coal, he will give us an emerald. And his second trading option is if we give him 7 emeralds, he will give us an iron axe. So that's great. So the more villagers you have, the more trading opportunities there will be. So let's do up some more. Villager number 2. Alright, so this guy doesn't have any, just has the plain brown color, doesn't have any kind of tabard or anything on him. So he's just going to be what we call a general villager. He's offering 20 white wool, he'll give us an emerald. And for 4 emeralds, he'll give us a set of shears. Okay. Great. Well, it says here that he's a shepherd. Okay, shepherd. Nice. And I think I missed it the first time, but if I click on him, weaponsmith. Okay, weaponsmith. There you go. Tells you what they are right up top there. Let's keep going. Okay, this guy is green. They are actually just generic villagers. They do not trade. You cannot. You can right-click them till cows come home, till all you guys come home, and they won't trade you anything. So the green villagers do not trade. The brown coat, fisherman. All right. Oh, and several options here. Nice. Give him some fish and an emerald, and he will cook the fish for you. Right. Okay. Alright, white tabard. Leather worker. Nice. We'll provide you, give him some leather, he'll give you an emerald, give him 4 emeralds, and he'll give you some leather pants. Leather pants. Brown coat, farmer. Oh, he'll give you all kinds of vegetables. He'll give you emeralds for food, or for an emerald, he'll give you 3 bread. Some trades are going to be really good trades, and some trades are going to be really bad. Alright, white coat. Not a doctor. Where'd you go? Oh, you're all congregating in here. You'll find that regardless of where you spawn them, villagers like to congregate together, for the most part. Librarian. 26 paper, give me an emerald. Give me a book and 13 emeralds, and he gives me an enchantment book. Alright, so a really quick note on enchantment books. This is Protection 1. So basically, if he were to give me that enchantment book, I would be able to take that enchantment book, combine it with any item that would take a protection enchantment, and then put that enchantment on that item. We'll get into enchanting soon enough, but for now, I'm gonna walk inside here, summon a few more. Another shepherd. You will get duplicates. Time to time. Okay, green shirt. And another blacksmith. Armorer this time. So we got a weaponsmith and an armorer. That's great. 22 coal, give me an emerald. 6 emeralds, give me an iron helmet. Excellent. How about one more? Alright, and purple coat. Cleric. 38 rotten flesh for an emerald. 10 gold to give me an emerald. Okay, nice. You guys hang out in there for a bit. Summon a couple more over in here. Farmer. White tabard leatherworker. One more. Cartographer. Paper for emeralds. No other trades, just the one. And sometimes, oh, as I say as the rain starts, and sometimes once you start trading with these guys, they're trading what they trade you and how much they will trade you, and all of that stuff will actually change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, but the more you trade with them, the more opportunities you will have to see new things for trade. Okay, that's great. Another great rainstorm. And our wheat is ready, so that'll be a project for next time. Our wheat is done. Hey guys, how you doing? Yep, doing pretty good. Excellent. Alright folks, well, that was great. We finally managed to create our villagers, which is excellent. I'll talk to you more about that later on, especially on emeralds, and you can mine emeralds in the rough, like out there in certain spots in the world, but for the most part, the easier way is to just trade with them for those emeralds. And with the farmers, it looks really easy. Like they just want some vegetables in exchange for their emeralds. So that's good. We can trade with them really quickly once we get some vegetable farms up and running. Which reminds me, we are going to be doing an expansion of the town now that everything is up and running up there. I have a little expansion in mind, so we're going to be working on that soon. And I'm also going to be getting into the mining a lot more, because we really need to build up our iron supply and try to find enough diamond to get us some armor and some better tools and weapons going. Alright, so lots of things left to do, but for now, we will see you later. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.